Hi kids, how are you? I hope you're having a good time, but it's time to start all over again with our classes. Today we're going to see, or I'm going to explain you how do we form the present perfect. Okay, first of all, we are going to use the present perfect for an action that happened in the past, but we don't mention exactly when that action happened. Okay, for example, in the past simple, we say, I went to Cancun last summer. Okay, we're using past simple because we're mentioning the exact time when that action happened. But in the present perfect, we're not going to say when, or maybe we don't know when that action happened. Okay, we are going to form it with have or has plus the past participle. When are we going to use have and when are we going to use has? Okay, we're going to use have with I, we, you, and they. Yes? And we're going to use has with he, she, and it, that are the third persons. I'm going to show you an example. Okay? So we said present perfect, have or has, plus the past participle. Okay. I, you, we, and they, have plus past participle. Example, I have visited Cancun. Okay? We are not saying when the action happened. We're only saying it that it happened. Okay? He, she, and it plus has plus the past participle. Example, he has studied math, but we don't know when. Okay? We know that it happened, but we don't know when. Okay, so we have now and we have the past. That present perfect happens around here. We don't know exactly when. We know it's between now and the past, but we don't know when it happened. Okay? We can also form the present perfect in affirmative, in negative, and interrogative. I am going to show you some examples of affirmative, negative, and interrogative. So, affirmative. We have watched that movie. That is affirmative. Have and watched. Negative. We haven't watched that movie. Okay? We have not, or haven't, that it's the contraction of have not. And the interrogative. Remember that for interrogative, we change the order of the auxiliary in this case and the subject. Have we watched that movie? That is interrogative. Okay? With has, affirmative. She has been to the zoo. Negative. She hasn't been to the zoo. And the interrogative, remember, we changed the order of the subject and the auxiliary in this case. Has she been to the zoo? Okay. Now, remember something very, very important. For the present perfect, we're going to use the past participle. What's the past participle? Remember that we have three columns in the book. If you're in your book, in the last part, in page 96 of the grammar book, we have three columns. We have the present, we have the past, that we're going to use it with the past simple, and we have the participle that we're going to use it with all the perfect tenses. Yes? In this case, we're going to be using this column. Okay? So if you don't know very well your verbs, this is a good time to start studying them. This list is of irregular verbs. But remember that we have irregular verbs like these ones, and we have regular verbs where the past participle, the past and the past participle are formed with ed. So regular verbs are with ed, and irregular verbs form their irregular or their past in an irregular way.